down to give. Montella cuts back up the middle, and he's over 1,000 yards, and he's off to the races.
Up in the air, blocked down!
Dumping in a wide open net. Too easy right there.
Holly Chapman, she'll take off from the wing. That one's good.
Webb trying to get the pin.
Here we go.
And it got it! That would win it for Warren Hill.
Great senior night ceremony here at Lenby Valley High School.
A 63 save performance by Casey Connor, the Crimson.
And he break his record. Penty Edwards wins it.
First game of your conference schedule.
So good, and we're all so pumped and just happy to look.
Lineups ahead tonight on more Sussex Sports. There you go.
All right, welcome to legendary Castles Field here at Sparta High School as Big State Sports presents high school football. And it's a big division battle in the Patriot Red as the host Sparta Spartans, who come in a record with 3-1, 1-0 in the division under their legendary head coach Frank Marciano, as they take on the defending division champs, the Vernon Vikings, who are also 3-1, 2-0 in the division under Coach Steve Down, who's done an amazing job in his 7 seasons with the Vikings. Good evening, everyone. It's a beautiful night here in Sparta as we come to the end of September. And our weather is a little cloudy, but the temperature is about 63 degrees. And that's brought to you by our friends at ICS. Keeping you warm when you're cold, cold when you're warm. Go to ICSHVAC.com. And the opening flip for today's game will be brought to you by our friends at Open Road Mazda. Check out their great selection of vehicles for under $15,000 and their money-back guarantee. They've been a long-time sponsor here on Big State Sports. Hey, we want to also thank the Vernon sponsors for getting this game on. AbateFence.com, 973-827-4167. Family owned and operated, serving Sussex County since 1978. Mountain Creek, NJ, MountainCreek.com, New Jersey's most unique water park. They got the Country Festival coming up. Last week, Country Festival coming up, and last week was the Oktoberfest. A lot of great things going on at Mountain Creek. Check them out online. And our friends at Simpson Roofing, go to SimpsonRoofingCo.com. They've been serving the area since 1922. 973-794-3500. Send Jeremy an email at jeremy@simpsonroofingco.com. Central Supply, trusted suppliers of mason materials since 1913. And finally, our buddies at the Glenwood and the Underground. Hopefully everyone's there watching the game, having a great meal, having an adult beverage downstairs with that great sports bar with the golf simulators, dartboards, shuffleboard, you name it, all the games are on at the Underground, at the Glenwood, and then you can go upstairs and have a great gourmet meal. We want to thank Scott and Sinead. They are all about helping out everyone in Vernon, and they are the official restaurant of Vernon Viking football on Big State Sports. So again, thanks for joining us today, folks. Both of these teams met last year. Vernon beat them Sparta for the first time since 2007, a 21-7 victory. Logan Pitch had a monster game. He had 42 carries for 258 yards and 2 TDs, but Logan has graduated along with that great offensive line and defensive line, but Vernon, after losing to Warren Hills on opening day, has bounced back. They're 3-1. They beat Dover 27-7, Par Hills 6-0 on 2 Luca Vizzini field goals, and then beat up a pretty good young Jefferson team 42-7. I'm going to bring in my partner, Bob Leach, former head coach at Wallkill Valley and also at Sussex Tech. Coach, thanks for joining us, buddy.
Hey, Dan, thanks for having me again. Appreciate it.
Now, we talked about Vernon and Sparta both banged up, but midway through the season, which we are, I can't believe we are,
right?
Everyone's got injuries. How do you address that?
Yeah, hopefully you got numbers. That's really the only way you can address it. If you got numbers, that helps fill a void. But you know, both these teams look like they got decent numbers, so that's a little bit easier. It's when you got those smaller schools that, you know, you're moving 5 kids around to fill one spot.
Right. Well, last week against Jefferson, Thomas Benson led them in rushing with 11 carries for 85 yards. And Aiden Korowski was terrific at quarterback. He was 9 of 10 for 113, including a beautiful touchdown connection with Josh Jean. Dean Grundy, back from concussion protocol, had 3 catches for 26 yards. And the defense, Roman Drupka, defensive end, had 2 sacks. And Chase McLean was all over the field with 14 tackles at his inside backer spot. But they're going to have to do the job tonight against the Sparta team. They lost an opening day to Montville. They have bounced back. They beat Lakeland, a big division win, 31-17, beat Roxbury 42-6, and beat Newton on the road last week, 39-6. Score a little deceiving. They ran back 2 kickoffs for touchdowns. So, you know, special teams was big for Frank Marciano and the Spartans, but they're banged up. Anthony Settembre out, who got hurt last week with his thumb. Lucas Brown still out. He won't be back. Maybe they're hoping for before state tournament if they can get in. You see Lucas right now, number 27, along with the other captains for Sparta, Dino Varvaro, and number 8, number 21, Vincent Rispoli, tough kid, and Hunter Klodnicki, number 3. Klodnicki and Rispoli, as tough as they get, Coach, but the numbers, too, on Sparta's side, they got some banged-up guys. How do you overcome that? You say numbers, but do you do things differently, scheme, or you just send out those guys?
Oh, hopefully you could just plug guys in and keep your scheme, but you might have to adjust week to week. Not that it's a good thing, Dan, but better to get banged up a little earlier than later.
And a very young Sparta team. They got almost everyone going to be back next year. Hoover's only a junior. Hoover has been unbelievable since taking over the starting position last year. He is, last week in the win over Newton, he had a big day. He was 15 of 22 for 156 yards, 3 touchdowns. Brady Shagawat, who does it all. He's one of those Sparta backs. Castorina, Milliken, LaFarra, they can run the ball, they can catch it.
Yep.
Brady had a big game, 24 carries, 116 yards. But on the season, Hoover is 77 for 105 for 975, 11 TDs. He's also rushed for 386 yards on 86 carries. And Brady Shagawat does it all, 51 carries for 223 yards. He also has 14 catches for 230 yards and 3 TDs. And this is a whole new offensive line for Sparta. Talk about that. I mean, they're big in their talent, but you can't put a price on experience. And this Vernon defense will put pressure on tonight.
Yeah, that's just you got to figure it out as you go. When you're a young kid, they put you in the trenches. You got to figure it out as you go, and these kids look like they'll be fine, Dan.
I think they will, but this should be a big one and a good one. Last year, as we said, Vernon came on the road. That game took 2 days to play because they had lightning on Friday night. They waited, couldn't get it in, and we're going to have the national anthem here on the Big State Sports. All right, great job by the Sparta Marching Band as we're about ready to kick off here at Castles Field. This is I always get goosebumps coming here. I know it's completely been redone, but the legend of Sparta football in this county, second to none. Bob, you were part of the rivalry when you played at Pope John. Sparta is the flag bearer when it comes to public school football in Sussex County.
Yes, they are, Dan, and it was always special coming here. Maybe a little bit more so for me because I was a Sparta kid and I went to that crosstown rival school, and but it was always special because you always had friends here, and hell, now everybody knows everybody, Dan, because of social media and everybody's friends. So but yeah, Sparta's been a hammer since I was 8 years old.
They certainly have been. Dick Castle's the name of the field is named off a legend. Started the program in 1960, immediate success. They won multiple Skyline Conference divisions. They didn't play to a state championship or a section champion back in the 60s. I'm sure those teams would have won a bunch of them. You got Buster Brook and Kevin Michaels and the Sheridans, and then in the 70s, great teams. And then Ronnie Earl winning state titles in 80 and 81. Pat Shea in 2003. The great late, my old buddy Rob Ambrosino got to a state final, lost to a great Joe Martin-led team. for our pack-on. So the tradition here is amazing, and Frank Marshall is right on there with that pantheon of great coaches.
Absolutely.
With 114 wins. So Sparta will field the kickoff, bobbled a little bit, and Luca Vizzini with the kickoff, so Sparta will go to work. 1st and 10 at the 28, and we'll give you that Sparta starting offense. We talked about Hoover at quarterback, 17, Shago out 32, Anthony Settembre out, but you will see Zach Vanneman will be one of the receivers, 85. Nick Martino's out, number 2. Luke Doster's banged up, number 19. He's got 11 catches for 208 yards. Stone Herbson, number 7. He's got 5 catches. You'll also see Christian Breivik, 24. And Lashem Little, last week, gets in the game. First pass thrown was a 66-yard touchdown. He made the Meet of Champions in track last year, and is a guard for Brian Brennan. He's number 22. So you see already they got safety help over there for Lashem Little. And the first pass is going to be complete to Stone Herbson. Then the whole new offensive line, right tackle John Guthrie, number 57, right guard Tony Dimardugakis, number 56, Sebastian Chung's the center, 52, Trevor Eklund, he's a junior, number 65, and left tackle Seth Gary, number 54. Out of the no huddle to get it over, and that's going to be complete, but Vernon strings it out. And a good job there by Josh Jean and Chase McLean. And that'll set up a 3rd down for the Vikings, and we'll give you the Vernon starting defense. And it's the first Sparta game I've done this year, Coach Leach. I got to catch up with them. I'm trying to get my names out, and they're lining up.
Yeah, Dan, I saw film on them the other night, and they looked fast on film. I'm curious to see how fast they are in person.
Well, they get a fast first right there on 3rd down. Shago out up the middle. So it'll be 1st and 2, be out to the 42. Vernon will be in that 3-3 stack, but they'll mix it up. And the defensive line's got to get the job done tonight. Roman Druk got the 2 sacks last week. Quentin DiGiovanni's at nose guard. Mason Rivera's at the other end. Linebacker Cyrus Castagnega missed the last 2 games. He's back at inside 50. Gavin Wilczewski, he's going to be the man they got to keep an eye on. He just ran past the play. So Sparta's going to need to put a hat on 52, Coach. You're going to like watching him.
Yeah.
He's an outside backer along with Vecchiarello. And then the secondary, one of Vernon's strengths, Matty Bauman with the club on his hand, tough as nails. He's at safety with Luca Vizzini, Josh Jean, and Jake Del Rosario, your corners. And Vecchiarello is going to jump off sides. And that 1st and 10 is going to become 1st and 5. We'll push that to the 47. Again, a magical year for Vernon last year. They won the division, first time in 24 years. They beat Sparta and Jefferson in the same year for the first time in 15 years. They hosted their first state tournament game since 1982. So a special year for them, and a big part of that was the win on the road last year when they had the lightning delay and they ended up playing on Saturday. I was down the road, Jefferson 10 minutes from here. They waited till 8:30 and got the game in. And then Vernon had to come back, and they had another delay on Saturday. They finally got the game in. So 1st and 10 for the Spartans as they come out throwing it around with this end zone offense.
Yeah.
Bob, how do you slow these guys down? Is there a scheme, or it's Jackson Joe's? You got to be better.
I mean, it is a scheme too, but you got to match up well with them. I mean, Sparta's always got kids, fast kids, athletic kids. And you got to try to scheme them up.
So penalty will make it 1st and 15 from the 50. One thing Coach Steve Downs said, he goes, Sparta's strength, obviously he's throwing the ball. He likes his secondary. He said, if I can get pressure on Hoover, I'll feel pretty good. But that's a big if. But it's going against an inexperienced line.
Right.
And on the little pitch
jet
to the
sweep pass here.
And a great
Well
job
played.
by Mason Rivera with the tackle on the loss. As Christian Breivik getting more time due to all the injuries. He ran back a kick last week, so did Hunter Klinicki on special teams, and that'll be a loss of 2, actually 3. It's going to make it 2nd and 18 from the 47. Trips to the near sideline. Josh Jean and Lashem Little should be a battle. 2 good, fast, athletic kids. Hoover looking that way and looking for him, and Jean is there. Good coverage, right, Coach?
Great coverage, right in his hip. Playing over top of him, kept him in front. No contact, well played.
Coach Down was laughing. He goes, oh, yeah, they get injuries, and all they do is they bring in a kid that qualified for the MOC in sprints and is a terrific athlete in basketball, and he catches a big touchdown last week against Matty Parzaro on the Newton Braves.
That's nice. When you got tradition,
Absolutely.
people want to come play.
100%, Coach. Herbson and Little to this side. Hoover has time, setting up the screen, and that's going to be complete. And that's a great tackle by Gavin Wachowski. We told you.
Yep.
Number 52 is a player for the Vikings, and that should set up a punting situation. So Vernon gets the job done defensively on their first series.
Well done by the defense. Mixing it up a little bit. I saw little man, little zone, little 2 high safety, 1 high safety. Did a good job mixing it up.
Gavin Bruno is on the cusp of breaking one. There's a look here on the play made here by Gavin Wachowski. Great job.
Play. Yep, he had help coming down. That safety was coming downhill.
Great punt by Hoover.
Wow.
Hoover has verbally committed to Seton Hall for baseball, but he's only a junior. And if he does, he might be Kyler Murray.
Wow.
All right, on baseball, and then when everyone sees what he can do with football, the offers are going to come in.
Yeah, and how about you got your quarterback back there at punter? That could be an issue.
Absolutely.
Down the road here in this game.
Such a good athlete. Mom and dad were athletes at Lenape Valley High School. Mom was a great athlete, Joanne Esposito.
Okay.
Field hockey, hoops, and softball. She coaches field hockey now at Pope John.
All right.
So 1st and 10 for the Vikings at the 21. Vikings starting lineup. You got Aiden Korowski at quarterback, number 9, having a real solid season. He is 32 of 47 for 377. And we'll see if Gavin Pitch is getting the start tonight. No, it'll be Thomas Benson. Gavin Pitch a little banged up with an ankle. So Thomas Benson had the big game last week. He's number 26. Your receivers, Josh Dean, number 8, leading receiver with 12 catches for 128. Dean Grundy should be out there, number 15, back from the concussion protocol. Gavin Bruno is their best overall offensive guy. He's got 6 carries for 44 yards receiving. He's got a wide open receiver. It's caught by Josh Dean. He's down the sideline. He has one guy to beat. Touchdown, Vernon.
Wow.
79 yards right out of the gate. Let's take a look at that.
Wow, got
Korowski.
one-on-one. Got one-on-one out there, Coach.
Wow, what a great throw by
Great
Korowski.
ball, great catch, too.
Take a look at that, Coach. What do you see here?
See one-on-one, press coverage, man. Just buzzes him up, gets outside, uses his speed, and then avoids the tackle late. High heels, bang.
And he's got the breakaway speed to do it. Luca Vizzini will line up for the extra point. So Vernon strikes quick at the 8:16 mark. Bad snap. And Korowski, the quarterback, has a guy open. Can he get it there? But it's going to be picked. And the extra point, no good. It is a dead ball. So with 8:16 to go here in the first quarter, PAT no good. Vernon with a 6-0 lead. And that touchdown brought to you by our friends at the Underground and the Glenwood. I'm sure they're getting fired up over there seeing that Vernon touchdown on the first play from scrimmage. 79 yards for the Vikings.
Hey, coming into a hostile environment, that's the way to quiet them. Go get them. Go right after them like that. Great call by Coach Down.
That always reminds me, and you would know this better than anyone, whenever Paternoster would play a state tournament game against teams that didn't know him, he traditionally started the first play with a trick.
Yeah, he did a lot of stuff. He's something else, man. He was something.
We'll give you that Vernon offensive line, which gave him time to throw. Tight end Luca Vizzini. Mason Rivera is at center right now after moving in from tackle. Michael Ben Scruton's at tackle with Quinn DiGiovanni. Sebastian Castro, the sophomore, has stepped in and done a great job at guard. And also at guard will be Danny Renda, number 51. So a great start for the Vikings.
Dan, let's see if they try a spot kick here again to keep it away from their speed deep.
They got Brevik back there along with Lashem Little.
They don't kick it to them.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
Yep.
And they'll chip it.
Good spot. Squeeze it.
And nice job cutting through and a good return for the Spartans. And that's Caden Masternak. So Sparta will go to work for its second possession, 1st and 10. And the one thing about the end zone offense, when it's humming, it's unstoppable. But if you're off a little bit, your defense is on the field a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's no huddle.
It is. I think Frank's got to take a look at this 3-5 look. Maybe he hasn't seen it much this year yet, but they're doing a good job moving guys around defensively, showing different looks and coverage, and
On the penalty, the ball will be at the 37 for the Spartans. And I was joking with all these guys running that 3-3 sack 3-5. Colwell did it, but not everyone's got Julian Casal who played that middle backer for him.
No, you got, you got it. Helps to have some dudes in there.
Well, Wachowski is one, so
Yes.
is Castanaga.
Yep.
And Chase McLean. Chase is a kid who lettered last year on specials and has stepped into linebacker and has done an amazing job. And that's the depth Coach Down has built up with this Vernon program.
So Coach Down's done a great job taking over after Chuck. But
And right up the middle, this is coming back though, Shagawat. And you can tell by looking at Hoover, it's against the Spartans. Motion. So it'll be 1st and 15.
Dan, you think back to 18 when I think that was the year Coach Down got there, 18 or 17.
Yes, it was. He had 25 kids in the program.
Right now, look, I know last year they had 85 kids, and what a great job by him and his staff.
Certainly has done that. And Coach, you're going to love watching number 5.
Yeah.
He's not very big. He's got that club on his hand. A lot of kids wouldn't be playing. And he's like, get me in there, Coach. Matty Bauman's a tough character.
I like
1st and 15.
I like that number too, Dan.
Yeah, that's what shades of a young Bob Leach. 1st and 15 from the 33. Shagawat on the carry. And he's dragged down. And that's a good job by McLean shooting in from middle linebacker. Ball out to the 35, gain of 2, 2nd and 8. You think about all the great Sparta running backs: Lucas Faria, Alex Milliken, Austin Castorina, Thomas Agudo, Justin Smith. Then you go back to old school, Lou Seville and John Place. It's quite the position. A little miscommunication there. Little gets it. Castanaga with the tackle, but it'll set up 3rd down.
Yeah, 2 receivers in one spot there, Dan.
And we talked about Coach Down. It's almost like we're ho-hum about what Frank Marciano's doing. He steps in and takes over the keys of one of the blue bloods in football, and all he's done is win 2 state titles. Last year was the first time he didn't win a league title in the Super Football Conference. He's got 114 wins. Just an amazing job what Frank has done.
Yep, Frank's done a great job, and again, Frank comes from a culture of football over there at Jefferson.
Yes, indeed. Played for Coach Sonati.
Yep.
The play action zipped
Good ball.
in.
Good ball.
That's a great pass. You graduate Austin Fertora, 4-year starter. He's up there at Holy Cross. And now you step in with the kid, sophomore comes in. Never a shortage of quarterbacks here at Sparta.
No, they always got athletes, Coach.
So 1st and 10 from the 49, trips to the near sideline. They'll zip it over there. Good block there
Good
to
block
slow down.
by both receivers.
Yes, indeed. Breivik gets it into the 35. And I say it, since Frank has put that offense in, if you don't block as a receiver, you don't play.
No, that's huge here. And you can't be selfish here. You're going to get the ball, but you got to block too. Nice job by those guys.
And when he had Sabo and all those other kids, they were built like linemen out there.
Yeah.
And Coach Steve Down's going to call a timeout, it looks like. This might be just for them to catch their breath a little bit, Coach.
Could be. This fast tempo offense wear you out, Coach.
We talk about the great quarterbacks, Austin Fertora, and then you had Broccoletti was good, Nick Olkers, Eric Reese back in 2003 led them to a state championship.
Yeah.
He was amazing. Just so many good quarterbacks have come through this program. Matt Mote, he transferred in back from Pope John.
Yep.
And he did a great job. But Frank's been unbelievable.
Yeah, he has. He really has.
And he was a DC for Pat Shea and has now become one of the best play callers
Well, there
around.
you go. Just tells you what a good coach he is. Put him anywhere in the field, and he'll get it figured out.
And he played on the line at Jefferson and blocked for his brother Michael, one of the best
I
runners.
was looking down here. There's some old athletes down there in that field. A lot of yards that Marciano guy had.
And Michael Marciano is as good as it got.
He might have concussed me once or twice.
I was calling the games that I had a concussion watching them. Breivik in motion. They're going to give it to the inside back, and Roman Druka's there for the tackle. Shagawat will be dropped for a loss. Drupka had a big game last week. Coach Down made a great point. They played Jefferson last week. It's essentially the same offense. So they saw this once. Not at the high level, but the young kid, Consiglio at Jefferson, is going to be a good one.
Yeah, he is. He's going to be a good one. Speed here, Coach, is the difference right now.
Ball to 38 after the loss. as we approach the midway point of the first quarter. Thanks for joining us here live on the Big State Sports Network. Hoover looking to throw, has time, he rolls, finds a seam, and takes a big hit from Drupka.
Took a shot.
And then a little push in there protecting his lineman. That was a clean hit, though.
Yeah, it was clean hit. Shoulder to shoulder.
Now taking a offense there is the center, Sebastian Chong. Lucky he didn't get a flag.
Yep.
So that'll set up third down. Ball spotted at the 31. Luke Doster out there. He's banged up, number 19, but he looks like he's got one-on-one coverage with Del Rosario. So we'll see if they look there. But they quick screen, and that's going to be complete.
Play.
And that's the number 10 we don't have on the roster. And I think that's the freshman Frank called up. So we'll get that number for you folks at halftime, number 10. And that'll be a first down for the Spartans as he picked up enough yards to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 26.
It's a nice, cool night, Dan.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Helping both these teams here with the speed and this high tempo.
Bobby, I'm so old. When I played, this would have been week 2 or week 3. And a great job again by Roman Drupka, second tackle.
It looks like it might be
horse
a
collar?
horse collar. Yeah, we saw that a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's in, Coach. Those lower leg injuries, don't need that.
No, you don't. Here it is. Take a look at it here.
And it's tough for the defender. It's
it's not dirty.
Intentional.
No. You're trying to grab cloth.
Out, right, trying to play football. And
that was a football move. It wasn't a dirty move. But penalty will give them a big chunk of yards.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 13. Shagawat and Brevig in the backfield motion. Shagawat, they'll dump it off to him, and he is knocked out of bounds. Good tackle by Luca Vizzini.
Dan, you talked about the running backs that have been through here and, back in the day in the 80s, and think about the totally different style of football that was played.
Yes.
And the type of running backs that those guys were back in the day. Downhill right at you, physical.
I say it all the time. I still have cleat marks in my head from John Place and Luceville. Pick up about 1, 2nd and 9 from the 12. The old scissors play, Ronnie Earl.
Uh-huh.
And wide open, touchdown Sparta! Stone Herbson with the touchdown. The Spartans tied up at 6. Take us through this, Coach.
Coach just got up the seam here, a little pump fake to the left. Held that guy, found a hole in the defense, sold it real good. That safety didn't get over. Touchdown. Right up the seam. Good play.
12-yard strike. Hoover to Herbson. And Brody Tanieri, one of the best kickers around, will try the extra point.
They always have a good kicker, too, Coach.
Always.
Right?
Always got it.
Like Lenape with their toe kickers.
Yeah. Smolin's kid.
Right.
Smolin's kid is 45 now.
Right, I know.
Extra point.
Thanks,
up
Dan.
and good, and Sparta will take a 7-6 lead. So they went right down the field. They took it 63 yards, and we were wondering how they would answer, Coach.
They answered it. They certainly did. Told you, Frank, take him maybe a couple plays to figure it out, but he'll figure it out.
And if my memory holds right, which is slipping in my old age there, Coach, I think Frank's first year when they went 5-5, he ran the wing T because that's what Pat was running, Pat Shea.
He did. You're absolutely
right. And then he's like, you know what? I got some thoroughbreds.
Yep. He was right.
Let's throw it.
Good move.
And they haven't looked back.
No.
Last year was Frank's only losing season, but to offset it, they made states and won a game. Upset Hillside on the road before losing to West Morris, who's been a tormentor of this program for years. Speaking of the wing T,
right?
Kevin Henley.
Yeah, he's kind of done a good job down there with
a little bit. The wing T sometimes gets a bad rap, but you know what? Look at it. Don Smolin, Kevin Henley, Chuck Johnson at Ridgewood, the late great Doug Wilkins at Mountain Lakes, and Darryl Fusco's still running it.
Yep. I mean,
Jerry Gallagher when he was back in the day.
Right. We talked about it last game we did together.
Yes.
You know, it's old but
it works.
I don't know how to stop it.
And Tanieri with the kick. Bruno will field it on the fly at the 5. Bruno slices up the middle, and good coverage there on the tackle, Caden Masternak. but Bruno will get a good return. Vernon will get it back. And we'll talk about their last possession. That'll take about 5 seconds. First play, touchdown.
First play. Maybe we'll get it again here, Dan. No, they're gonna try to get the ground game going, Dan, right here.
That's what they need to do.
Yep.
That's what they did. I mean, 42 carries for Logan Pitch. He had over 40 carries against Lakeland. And I truly believe Vernon, which lost that heartbreaker in the States in overtime to Passaic Valley.
Right.
A lot of people didn't know. Logan Pitch played that whole second half with a broken ankle.
Yep, I did know that.
If he's healthy, I think they win that game. 1st and 10 from the 30 for the Vikings.
Looks like we're going to get some power game here, Coach.
Thomas Benson had the good game last week with 85 yards.
This looks like
Kowalski with the long
22
count.
personnel.
Sends it over. Bruno with the catch. Cuts it inside. That's a good tackle, shaking the block. Doster in there. And along with Dino Varvaro. Coach, I was talking to our friend Andrew Carbone beforehand. He loves Kladnicki, number 3, and Vincent Rispoli, 28.
Yeah.
Frank from our channel said to me last night, I wish I had 11 Vincent Rispolis. Ball out to the 35, pick up of 5, 2nd and 5.
21 personnel, Coach. 2 backs, tight end, running a little power football right at him.
Yeah, Thomas Benson laying the boom there. Tackle going to be made by Hunter Lincoln Brill, but he got the bad end of that. And that's going to be a first down for the Vikings.
First down, Vikings. Keep possession. Hold the ball.
We'll give you that Sparta defense. We didn't get a chance to give it to you because they scored on the first play. Austin McKenzie at DN, 58. Liam Hasselhock, number 50, is your nose guard. And Lincoln Brill, number 5. Number 4, excuse me, your DN. We'll give you the backers. Kladnicki, number 3. On the give is Thomas Benson. Another solid carry. Bottled up in the middle. Good job by the Spartan D. And we're not even looking. I know Kladnicki's on the bottom of that pile. Your backers, Stone Herbson, 7. Brody Tangeri, number 11. Hunter Kladnicki, 3. Caden Masternak, 5. You'll see Shagawat and Brevig and Doster at the safeties. They'll work them in. Your corners are Dino Varvaro, 8. And Vincent Rispoli, number 21. Now set up 2nd down. And Coach Down will take a 4-yard gain on first down.
Absolutely, every time.
2nd and 6 for the Vikings as we are under 2:30 to go. Ball on the 47. Again, Vernon forfeited the line from the West Essex scrimmage. Not there. Kowalski dumps it off to Benson. He catches it. That's another first down for the Vikings.
Just leaked them out in the flat. Motioned in with the receiver. Sealed the edge. The little crack block there and worked him right out in the flat for first down.
1st and 10 from the 48. And this is the benefit of having a second-year quarterback in Aiden Kowalski. He wasn't really asked to do a lot last year because you had Logan Pitch and that great offensive line. And he showed it last week when he was 9 of 10, and thus far tonight, he's done a great job running the offense.
Right. Run the offense. Don't make mistakes. Chew up the clock.
They get it to Grundy, and that's snuffed out. Kladnicki, first one there to slow things down.
He was downhill in a hurry, Dan.
And the rest of the defense comes over to clean that up. Ryder Kladnicki, 74, with the tackle. Ball at the 49. 1:30 and running to go here in the first quarter. Sparta with a 7-6 lead here on the Big State Sports Network. Dan Clear along with former Wallkill and Sussex Tech head coach and star player at Pope John, our friend Bob Leach. Kowalski in trouble. Good job by Benson to pick him up. Dumps it and gets rid of it.
It's all right.
3rd and 13 from the 49.
They walked those outside backers up there, Dan. Got almost like a 5-2 look with a bare front and brought him off the edge.
Well, that's Carbone. He's so aggressive.
Yeah, he is. He always was.
2 years ago at Vernon, Vernon was driving down 28-20, and they got Matt Schweizer picks off the ball at the 3-yard line and takes it 97 yards to seal the win for Sparta.
It's an amazing memory, Dan. Really
Unbelievable game.
It's great.
Again, I say it all the time, I won't be able to find my car later.
I'll help you.
Thank you, buddy.
You got it.
3rd and 13. Sparta going to show pressure. Rivera looks like he might be coming. And they do come. Vernon picks it up.
Zone blitz here.
Has time. Korowski zips it into traffic. And is that picked? It is. They're going to say that's a pick.
Wow, that was a great play.
Great play. And that's Doster with the pick. Let's take a look at that, Coach. To end the drive, Luke Doster banged up, and he gets the pick. 1st and 10 from the 40.
Dan, I couldn't see that from up here.
It was Doster 19, but he threw it into traffic, and he squeezed it.
Kid made a great play.
So Sparta will get it on the far hash. 52 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us on Big State Sports. Trips to the near sideline. Hoover, plenty of time, has a receiver open, and just out of the outstretched arms.
Wow.
Outstretched arms, that's Vanneman. Nope. I think that was Vanneman, 85. Oh, that was Doster, excuse me. 2nd and 10 from the 40. He had plenty of time there. Good job of that O-line. Oh, just a little bit too long. 2nd and 10 for the Spartans. We'll see if they dump it off here to the motion guy, Brevik. They will. That's their bread and butter play. 2 great blocks. He cuts it inside, and Chase McClain just puts on a clinic every week, Bob, when he tackles. That's a clinic right there.
Yeah, that was great. Great open field tackle. Well done. Textbook.
Ball after the 44. 3rd and 7. Herbson and Doster to the far sideline. Brevik in motion. We'll see if they go the other way. No, they're going to hand it off to Brady Shagawa, and he's going to get the first down. Cyrus Castagnaglia with the tackle. That might be our last play of the quarter. Actually, knowing Sparta, they might try to hustle up and get a play off once they start the clock with the first down.
7-6.
Ball at the 49.
It's going to be it.
And that will be it. So 1 quarter in the books and a huge Patriot Red Division battle between 2 teams undefeated in division play. And our score, Sparta 7, Vernon 6. We'll take a break. We'll be back with 2nd quarter action here live on the Big State Sports Network.
Benny's Bodega, a community-based nonprofit, is pioneering support for Alice seniors and veteran population. The bodega offers a unique freedom to shop free of charge for basic need items in a warm, friendly environment. We are people helping people.
BMW of Newton proudly serves the Sussex community with the latest BMW tech and affordable, safe used vehicles. Shop online now at bmwnewton.com.
At Burke's Furniture and Mattress, we believe in quality furniture for less.
Come visit our large selection of furniture, from handcrafted Amish bedroom and dining,
custom American-made sofas.
And we're back here live, 1st and 10 from the 49, start of the 2nd quarter here on the Big State Sports Network. They give to fake, and that's a great fake as he throws it to first down for Stone Herbson. Tackle made by Matty Bauman, loses his hat. Coach, your thoughts on that first quarter?
Dan, that was a great first quarter. I hope it's the same type of game we saw 2 weeks ago over there at Tech.
Right.
Between Tech and Newton. This is fun. Well played by both sides.
So 1st and 10 from the 39. They're going to dump it over to Brevik. Herbson makes the block. And another good block there on the edge by Doster. And Brevik's going to get dragged down by James Curry. But not before another first down for the Spartans. So this drive set up by the pick.
Got a flag here, Dan.
Horse collar again, maybe?
Not sure. They threw it where it would have been a hold.
Okay.
I didn't see it, though. I thought it was a good block, but we'll see.
Face mask on the Vikings. Yeah, originally I thought because he went down funky, I thought maybe a horse collar. So add some yardage to that, and the Spartans are deep in the red zone.
Again, good job by those receivers out on the edge.
So the ball will be on the 13. Sparta looking to turn the turnover into points. They give us the Shagawa, and he's brought down. Good job by Cyrus Castaneda.
Yes.
Vernon's starting to get healthy. Cyrus was out for a couple of weeks. Dean Grundy was out for a couple of weeks. You'll see him on offense and defense. But this is a big one for the division. Vernon still has Lakeland and West Milford yet. Vernon had 3 straight home games. First road game since opening day at Warren Hills. Hoover at the 14, zips it incomplete. The 3rd down. So another 3rd down. Again, got to thank all those sponsors. They're sponsoring this game, our Vernon sponsors. You see them scrolling through. All right, 3rd down and 11 for the Spartans at the 14. And the handoff, and great job by the defense.
Wow.
Mason Rivera, 61. Stops it for a big loss. Let's take a look at that, Coach.
Dan, look at all the white jerseys getting the ball right here. This is team defense right here. Right here. Good read. Slanted this way. Look at all the hats coming to the jersey. This is great. Great defense.
So 4th down, back to the 21. 4th and 17, and Sparta obviously a little bit too far for a field goal, so they're going to trust Hoover to work his magic with trips to the far sideline. Vernon showing pressure.
Looks like Frank's calling a timeout.
Frank's going to call a timeout. Going to talk it over. You see this, all the Vernon sponsors. Mountain Creek, Simpson Roofing, been serving the area since the 1920s. Go to simpsonroofingco.com. Abate Fence, 973-827-4167, serving the area since 1978. Central Supply since 1913, supplying all the materials you need for your construction needs. It's Central Supply. And our friends at the Glenwood and the Underground. Hopefully everyone's enjoying a great meal and a beverage over there. Scott and Sinead love being sponsors on all Vernon and sports. If you live in Sparta, folks, head over to the Underground and the Glenwood. It is a destination spot. They got great food. They got the great sports bar downstairs. It's worth the 25-minute ride over to check it out. It's the Glenwood and the Underground, the official restaurant of the Vernon Vikings on Big State Sports. So they're going to talk about, they're going to go for the field goal.
Yep.
38-yard attempt by Tanieri. He's got the leg. And a high snap, and Doster fire, and Drupka with the tackle for the loss. Vernon's going to have great field position, Coach.
That is a great job by Vernon. I know the snap was high, but wow.
Let's take another look at that.
They were down. I thought Sparta was going to score this drive, and that's great defensive stand by Vernon.
And that included the penalty against Vernon, and Drupka and Mason Rivera, 2 big TFLs.
And they got great field position now.
Yeah, they do. 1st and 10 for the Vikings, but 9:55 to go here in the half. Ball 1st and 10 from their 38. So Korosky with Thomas Benson in the backfield with Gavin Pitch injured. But we talked about Chase McClain. Klinicki's been a 3-year starter in this defense, middle linebacker, sideline to sideline.
Yeah.
Just a terrific linebacker.
Looks like a linebacker, doesn't he?
He does.
Really does. Old school a little bit, but.
And he gives to Benson, and he's right up the middle and close to a 1st down. He trips forward, and he does get it as he followed the big guy, Mason Rivera. one of the biggest center you'll find at 6'4", 245, but he did start the season at tackle, but injuries put him back in there, and he's done a nice job as a captain. He said, Coach, I'll do whatever you need to help the team.
That's nice there, shuffling guys around. They're stepping up and playing. That's what you need.
Rendon's a strong kid, a good wrestler. Quinn DiGiovanni at the tackles. And the guy that's been a find is Sebastian Castro, just a sophomore, 56. He looks every bit of a guard. So he's not tall, but he's very strong. And they're going to give it again to Benson. He slides through this time. Klinicki, but he gives Klinicki a little bit of a ride. He gets it into about the 46.
Take 5 there, Coach. 2nd and 5. That's okay.
Ball on the 46. And this is what Vernon wants to do. They're no huddle, but they take a lot of time off the clock.
It's all right. Keep the ball away from Sparta.
That's exactly right. Keep away.
Chew the clock.
That's what they did last year with 42 carries from Logan Pitch.
Should call Dyfus.
Logan Pitch would have had it no other way. One of the toughest kids ever. We're going to have a delay here on the Vikings. So that 2nd and 5 goes to 2nd and 10. We'll be on the 49.
Those are the ones that drive you nuts, Dan, right there. You're in a good spot there, 2nd and 5, and now 2nd and long. Now everything changes here play call-wise. They were lined up to run. Now they've got 20 personnel back.
And to give this to Gavin Bruno. He's gobbled up after a short gain. Good job in there. Brill was in there, number 4. And that'll be inside Sparta territory at the 49. A pick up 2. And that'll set up 3rd and 8. Clock continuing to run. This is what Vernon wants. Control the ball. Josh Jean matched up with Rispoli. That's a good matchup. Safety help, though. They know what Josh Jean can do.
Might get him over the top a little bit more. He might buzz there right now.
Kowalski looking that way. Throwback screen.
Well, so it's set up
Bruno,
good.
And he gets a block from Danny Rendon, and he's going to get the first down. Tanieri with the tackle. Take us through this, Coach.
Wow,
You want to take a look at that?
Good play. Looked like they rolled left a little bit. Kind of got flow going and threw back across the other way. There it is. Throwback screen. Linemen sneak out in front. Well designed. Good job.
Scott Schiller, first-year OC for the Vikings. Played for Billy Percy at High Point.
Good job by that O-lineman not making a dumb block in the back.
Absolutely.
That was smart. 21 personnel, Coach. Expect power here.
Ball from the 33 for the Vikings. They'll swing it over. Get it to Bruno. Gets a block from Josh Jean. He could be gone. Bruno at the 10 and dives into the pylon. No, he's out of bounds at the 1. Wow. 32-yard pickup, Bruno. Let's take a look at that.
Good play. Just a quick screen out to the slot receiver.
Josh Jean.
Block your first threat. He picks him up. Just beats him down the sideline. I think. Oh.
Wow, he stepped out.
Did he?
Yeah, 1st and goal for the Vikings. Right at the 2. In a weird way, I mean, obviously Vernon wanted to score, but they can take another couple of minutes off the clock here.
Sure.
Even though it's the 2nd quarter, clock management paramount tonight. And a little tush push for Kowalski.
See that?
And he is in for the touchdown.
Nice play.
Actually, Vince,
good
that
design
was Luca
play.
Vizzini. Excuse me.
Good design there.
Look at that again. Luca Vizzini, such a
line up in pistol.
Yep.
Line up in pistol look. Motion there. Look like they're H-back motioning, getting underneath center, and then
there he
Jalen
is.
Hurts.
Luca Vizzini for the touchdown with 6:25 to go. That touchdown brought to you by our friends at Mountain Creek, their water park. Check them out. Let's see if they can get the extra point. And we have flags all over the place, and it'll be incomplete. We'll see if Sparta came too early or did Vernon move.
I don't know. Did he?
There's a lot going on there.
rushed right over that center's head.
That might be the call.
If he touched the center, that's can't have that when his head's down like that. Even if you just nick him, you can't do that.
We'll see what the call is from the official. They'll talk about it.
He was moving coming through there.
He was. We'll take a look at this. Caught the tail end, so we'll see. The flag came out. And come over to talk to Coach Marciano, explain what's going on. What a career Frank's had. 2 state titles. He lost a state title chance in 2012 when the kid from Ramapo, Ricky Krautman, kicked a 49-yarder to win the game down at Kane.
That hurts.
I was on the sidelines with Mike Van Zyl and Ronnie Anello, who was the AD at Ramapo.
Right.
And I go, they're really going to try this? And Anello goes, this kid has his own kicking coach. He goes, it's going to be money. It would have been good from 60.
You know where that kid went, Dan? Did he go anywhere?
Syracuse.
Oh, good for him.
And he's now has his own kicking company.
All right. I knew you'd know where he went.
That was a game Jake Melville had a terrific game. Sparta had a big lead. They turned 2 turnovers into points, and Ramapo being Ramapo came back and won that game. So the official talking to Steve Down. They're going to get this all squared away. As we have 6:25 to go here in the first half. Coach Down, I don't know if he's happy with whatever explanation was just given to him. Coach Down's not too happy a lot on game day. He's a pretty intense guy.
I get it. I get it. It's
great guy, though.
Yeah, you got a lot going on in your head.
All right, so we're going to do it again. It's an old mulligan.
Huh. All right.
Korowski will hold. Vizzini will kick. Good snap, good hold. And Vizzini's extra point is good. So Sparta will give up that touchdown. Vizzini on the 2-yard run. Vizzini kicks the extra point. And Sparta now trails 13-7 after the extra point. A great job by the Vikings. They started on their own 38. But you said it, Coach. It started with the 2 big tackles for loss by Mason Rivera and Roman Drupka. They were inside the Vernon red zone.
Yeah. And then they put a great drive together. And I think, Dan, Sparta's got plenty of time here. Plenty of time.
All Sparta needs is about a minute and a half.
I know.
But Vernon did take some clock off. 6:25 to go.
Looks like we're in for another good one, Dan.
I think so.
It's good.
It's a huge game. I mean, for all the, you look at the scores prior to the last 2 years, Sparta mercy ruled Vernon every year. Right. And for Vernon to catch up, pretty impressive job by the Vikings.
Absolutely.
So Little and Breivik back deep, but that ball hasn't reached them yet. Lucas Vizzini's kind of
they're waving them up.
They've dumped it into no man's land.
There it is again.
A little chip, fielded at the 24. And that's Masternak, and he's going to be brought down to 35, so 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Again, you see all those sponsors we want to thank you. If you want to advertise, you see on the bottom of the screen, we have over 4 million views on our social media per week. That's insane. There's no other platform to give your business that kind of exposure. So send George Mual an email at george@bigstatesports.com. So we'll be at the 35. Sparta goes to work. Doster, Breivik, and Herbson split to the near sideline. Little to the far sideline. So Vernon wanted to get pressure, and they've done that today. Herbson open. Matty Bauman with the tackle. And pick it up to the 41, pick up a 6, 2nd and 4.
Second time I've seen that, Dan. 3-by-1 set. Vernon plays 2 over 3 and just drops in the zone. And almost like they're giving them that underneath stuff, keeping everything in front of them.
And on the handoff, it's good job by Shagowat to follow his blocker. He's got a first down and more before he's knocked out by Luca Vizzini. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Knocked out at the 41. Good run here. Good block by the line.
Down kick.
Yeah, there you go. Nice job there by the guard pulling there.
Yeah.
Gives it Shagowat again. Brought down from behind. Bring up 2nd down. Gavin Wilchelski, the tackling machine, him and Chase McLean have been doing it all year. Ball's at the 39, pick up the 2.
Here's that 3-by-1 set again. Now they walk the safety out a little bit.
Hoover, pressure comes. He gets away from it, gets rid of it. Open, Lashem Little stays on his feet. And they say he stepped out of bounds, and we got a flag, a late hit. So add on to that, but Lashem Little is such a threat. You got to know where he is at all times.
They kept him in front of him, but
add some yards
worked
to
back.
this.
He did a nice job working back to the ball. That was a rope, Dan.
Hoover's got a gun. He's a baseball player. You can see that. He can sling it. So we'll add yards to this. So Sparta back in Vernon red zone territory. Looking for the ball. There we go.
He had that inside receiver down the seam, Dan, on that last play, and pressure came off the edge, so they had to get out of trouble. But maybe they'll come back to that here.
And we'll put the ball at the 23. Looks like 1st and 10. Check that 17. I'm sorry. Hoover rolls. Has pressure, has an open receiver caught, and Luke Doster's going to take it in for the touchdown. What a little move. 17-yard touchdown. Hoover to Doster. Take us through this, Coach.
Just scramble drill here, Coach. Gets in trouble. Now receivers, if you're low, you run a low route, you scramble and get high. If you run a high route, you work back to the ball, just like he did. Good job by those receivers and the quarterback.
So
good athlete, man.
Sparta ties it up, can take the lead. Tanieri's extra point pending. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is good. And with 4:57 to go here in the first half, Sparta retakes the lead 14-13 over the Vikings as they drive 65 yards. Behind that great passing attack, but the highlight of that drive was Shagowat would hit that big run, and the big penalty against the Vikings didn't help.
That didn't help. What, Dan, what was the time on that, about 2 minutes?
About 2 minutes.
It's nice. It's nice to have that ability to do that.
Absolutely, you have to have the kids first.
Yeah.
I won't say the coach's name, but they were going to put in the end zone offense. He goes, but unfortunately, we call it the 50-yard line offense. We don't see the offense too much, the end zone too much, but there's nothing else I can do right now.
I have an idea who that might be.
So Tanieri will kick. Gavin Bruno back deep with Jake Del Rosario. And if Steve Down has his way, good return and possibly take almost all this 5 minutes off the clock and go into the break. And a little hot shot. And Sam Simone will grab it, and he's going to get tackled at the 31.
Be smart here.
You got Matt Peters on the coverage. Good job by him. Vernon 1st and 10. Well, in the 31.
What do you think, Dan? Think they're going to go up top here, take a shot?
I think he's going to grind it out.
Okay.
He's thinking clock right now.
All right.
But, of course, when you got Josh Jean over there, I think it all depends on the coverage, what Kowalski sees. If he sees man, which he's not, he might take a shot. But they've moved the ball fairly well tonight, too.
Yeah.
And the give, cutting inside, that's a big hole. Great job by Danny Rendon, the guard, number 51. Thomas Benson with the carry out to the 35. Only a 4-yard gain, but that could have been a loss if Rendon doesn't come and make that block pulling.
Yeah, that was well done by that guard. They're good up front. They're doing a good job tonight.
And again, 4/5 of the line that played the game scrimmage against West Essex not playing. All hurt.
Wow.
And the give is to Thomas Benson. He's going to follow his blockers. Good job there by the Sparta D.
Yep.
Liam Haslock in there, as well as Brill. Set up 3rd down. Ball to the 36. Pick up 1. Haslock did a nice job there. So it'll be 3rd and long 5, short 6. Under 4 to go here in the first half. Vizzini and Jean split to the near sideline. I believe that's Grundy to the far sideline. Now Bruno will make it trips. Pressure coming, bad snap. Kowalski just better go down. He's smart and did a great job on that defense. Stone Herbson, the first one in there. Great job by him. And take a look at this, and it's just a tough snap.
Right.
That's been an issue for the Vikings this year. Actually, not a bad snap, just went through his hands.
Pre-snap read, he probably saw something, was maybe in a hurry.
So we'll punt here with 3 minutes and running here in the first half, so Sparta will get it back. Christian Breivik returned to kickoff last week. He is a dangerous threat, the return. Vizzini, a very good punter, but if Breivik gets it, Sparta's going to be in good shape. High snap, Vizzini gets it, gives it a ride. That's
Good
a good
kick.
punt. And Breivik will stay away from it. That takes a Vernon roll. That is huge. He flipped the field, Coach.
He flipped the field, and Frank is not happy. Get it, man. You just gave up close to 20 yards of field right there.
Great job by Lucas. He'll be first
Great
and 10
kick.
for Sparta. Yeah, he's a kicker. He comes from a soccer family. Dad was a great soccer player at Vernon, and he played football. He's a very good lacrosse player as well. So
2:30 though, Dan.
That's nothing.
Nope.
They can stop and read a book with 2:30. Ball at the 27, first and 10.
All right, now we got 2 high safeties to this 3-by-1 look. And we're backing up.
See if he looks that way on the backup. He's trying to set it up. Hoover, lots of time, and he's going to just throw it away. Smart play.
Smart.
2nd and 10 from the 27. And do we have a hold here?
No.
Or intentional grounding? He got it to the line of gain. Let's see what the call is.
Oh, ineligible downfield.
Ineligible. That's what happens when you're scrambling.
Yep.
So we'll push that back. That's also loose. And then the first down now from the 22. And the give is inside. And a good job this time by the Viking defense. Brady Shagawat. Middle of that Vernon defense clogging that up. Matty Bauman from his safety spot, Coach, flying up and making that stop.
Yeah, number 5.
I knew you would like number 5.
I do like number 5.
Ball at the 24. He is all about grit. And he's a talented athlete, good baseball player for Steve Myron, too.
Looks like a wrestler.
I think they wish he did, but he's in the weight room in the wintertime. Hoover, pressure, and he's sacked. Veccarillo comes off the edge.
Off the weak edge. That was
Matt Veccarillo. Vernon's been getting the pressure they wanted to get this tonight. Matty Veck.
Outside. Almost like a, he's an outside backer, walked out, and then just, it's like a boundary cat blitz right there, but nice. Well done.
Steve Down calls the defense for the Vernon Vikings. He has since he took over the program. His brother Joe was the OC, stepped down. Joe was named the Group 3 Assistant Coach of the Year last year.
Really?
Yes, he was. So 3rd and a mile, they got to get out to the 38. Hoover quickly over, caught by LeShem Little, and a good open field tackle by Josh Jean.
Really nice. That's the 3rd or 4th open field tackle he's made, Coach.
And Vernon will call a timeout with 50 seconds left in the half. Stop the clock and see what they can do.
He's solid. He's a solid player.
Yeah, there's some good players out there tonight. Whew. Again, Vernon, 3 straight home games. First time they've been on the road since late August. Quirk in the schedule. Sparta, this is their Sparta was home, lost to Montville, and Frank said, I would love to play them again at the end of the year because they were banged up. No disrespect to Rick DeBonta in that game. The ball at the 25, 4th down situation.
Coach just got after the O-line a little bit. It's good.
And they're all new.
Yep, it's all right. It's good for you.
And they'll all be back next year.
That's fine.
So Hoover will punt, and he's got a cannon. And Bruno will drip back to about the 35.
Shallow at 10 yards.
High snap. Hoover gets rid of it. Terrific punt.
Yep.
Bruno fields it at the 36.
Nice
what
tackle.
A tackle.
Ball
Did pop out. Wow. Breivik down there amongst others. Wow.
Good tackle.
We'll take a look at this again, Coach. Breivik like a heat-seeking missile. He was the motion man there. And he comes flying down.
Perfect timing. Great play. Ball did come out.
So Vernon will have it 1st and 10 from the 35. 42 seconds to go here in the half. It's been a good one. Sparta with a 14-13 lead. Thanks for joining us live on the Big State Sports Network. We'll see if Frank calls some timeouts here. If Vernon just decides to run it. I remember, I'm old, Coach. You just took the lead at the halftime. You didn't call timeouts in the first half.
Well, when
game's changed.
When you can move the ball like they can.
Oh, absolutely.
You gotta. He's only got 2.
And he gives it to Benson. He follows Castro's block. And what a block by Dean Grundy, the receiver. Did you see that 15?
Did.
Coach?
Yep.
Picks up 9, 2nd and 1. 25 seconds to go. Ball at the 44. We'll see the result of this play to see if he calls a timeout. And he will call a timeout, Coach Down. Again, you see all those Vernon sponsors that have been with us since the beginning of the year. We can't thank them enough. Hey, folks, if you want to help us help you raise money for your booster club, we'll put games on Big State Sports. Send an email to George Muha, george@bigstatesports.com, and he'll let you know how we can help you raise money for your booster club by airing your games on our great network. And tonight, again, I think we have 10, 11, 12 games going on throughout the state of New Jersey. It's amazing what George has done. So from the 49, 20 seconds to go. Here on senior night at Castles Field in Sparta. All right, Sparta. Vernon had the gun. Vizzini moves. What Nicky was showing now drops back. And they're going to keep it on the ground. Gavin Bruno darts inside, still on his feet, gets the first down, and that'll stop the clock. And we'll see what they do here. Vernon's out of timeouts, so this would be possibly the last play here, but a first down for the Vikings. Ball at the 47. Starting to drizzle's coming down here, Coach.
We're all right, Dan. A little bit.
And that is the end of the half, and it's been a great one. Sparta will have a 14-13 lead into the break. And we'll take a break ourselves. We'll have the halftime festivities here live on the Big State Sports Network.
We have a huge selection of mattresses, all American made at discount prices.
With 2 locations in Hackettstown, we have something for everyone.
No interest financing is available every day, so you can get exactly what you want.
Burke's Furniture and Mattress.
Name brand furniture for less.
Benny's Bodega, a community-based nonprofit, is pioneering support for Alice seniors and veteran population. The bodega offers a unique freedom to shop free of charge for basic need items in a warm, friendly environment. We are people helping people.
BMW of Newton proudly serves the Sussex community with the latest BMW tech and affordable, safe used vehicles. Shop online now at bmwnewton.com.
At Burke's Furniture and Mattress, we believe in quality furniture for less.
Come visit our large selection of furniture, from handcrafted Amish bedroom and dining,
Custom American-made sofas, love seats, sectionals, chairs, and recliners.
We have a huge selection of mattresses, all American made at discount prices.
With 2 locations in Hackettstown, we have something for everyone.
No interest financing is available every day, so you can get exactly what you want.
Burke's Furniture and Mattress.
Name brand furniture for less.
Benny's Bodega, a community-based nonprofit, is pioneering support for Alice seniors and veteran population. The bodega offers a unique freedom to shop free of charge for basic need items in a warm, friendly environment. We are people helping people.
BMW of Newton proudly serves the Sussex community with the latest BMW tech and affordable, safe used vehicles. Shop online now at bmwnewton.com.
At Burke's Furniture and Mattress, we believe in quality furniture for less.
Come visit our large selection of furniture, from handcrafted Amish bedroom and dining,
Custom American-made sofas, love seats, sectionals, chairs, and recliners.
We have a huge selection of mattresses, all American made at discount prices.
With 2 locations in Hackettstown, we have something for everyone.
No interest financing is available every day, so you can get exactly what you want.
Burke's Furniture and Mattress.
Name brand furniture for less.
Benny's Bodega, a community-based nonprofit, is pioneering support for Alice seniors and veteran population. The bodega offers a unique freedom to shop free of charge for basic need items in a warm, friendly environment. We are people helping people.
BMW of Newton proudly serves the Sussex community with the latest BMW tech and affordable, safe used vehicles. Shop online now at bmwnewton.com.
At Burke's Furniture and Mattress, we believe in quality furniture for less.
Come visit our large selection of furniture, from handcrafted Amish bedroom and dining,
Custom American-made sofas, love seats, sectionals, chairs, and recliners.
we have a huge selection of mattresses, all American made at discount prices.
With 2 locations in Hackettstown, we have something for everyone.
No interest financing is available every day, so you can get exactly what you want.
Burke's Furniture and Mattress.
Name brand furniture for less.
Benny's Bodega, a community-based nonprofit, is pioneering support for Alice seniors and veteran population. The bodega offers a unique freedom to shop free of charge for basic need items in a warm, friendly environment. We are people helping people.
BMW of Newton proudly serves the Sussex community with the latest BMW tech and affordable, safe used vehicles. Shop online now at bmwnewton.com.
At Burke's Furniture and Mattress, we believe in quality furniture for less.
Come visit our large selection of furniture, from handcrafted Amish bedroom and dining,
Custom American-made sofas, love seats, sectionals, chairs, and recliners.
we have a huge selection of mattresses, all American made at discount prices.
With 2 locations in Hackettstown, we have something for everyone.
No interest financing is available every day, so you can get exactly what you want.
Burke's Furniture and Mattress.
Name brand furniture for less.
Benny's Bodega, a community-based nonprofit, is pioneering support for Alice seniors and veteran population. The bodega offers a unique freedom to shop free of charge for basic need items in a warm, friendly environment. We are people helping people.
BMW of Newton proudly serves the Sussex community with the latest BMW tech and affordable, safe used vehicles. Shop online.
Grudge break to new mutiny. Where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. Put forth the fatal loins of these two foes. A pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
At Burke's Furniture and Mattress, we believe in quality furniture for less.
Come visit our large selection of furniture, from handcrafted Amish bedroom and dining.
Custom American-made sofas, love seats, sectionals, chairs, and recliners.
We have a huge selection of mattresses, all American made at discount prices.
With 2 locations in Hackettstown, we have something for everyone.
No interest financing is available every day, so you can get exactly what you want.
Burke's Furniture and Mattress.
Name brand furniture for less.
Benny's Bodega, a community-based nonprofit, is pioneering support for Alice seniors and veteran population. The bodega offers a unique freedom to shop free of charge for basic need items in a warm, friendly environment. We are people helping people.
BMW of Newton proudly serves the Sussex community with the latest BMW tech and affordable, safe used vehicles. Shop online now at bmwnewton.com.
At Burke's Furniture and Mattress, we believe in quality furniture for less.
Come visit our large selection of furniture, from handcrafted Amish bedroom and dining.
Custom American-made sofas, love seats, sectionals, chairs, and recliners.
We have a huge selection of mattresses, all American made at discount prices.
With 2 locations in Hackettstown, we have something for everyone.
No interest financing is available every day, so you can get exactly what you want.
Burke's Furniture and Mattress.
Name brand furniture for less.
Benny's Bodega, a community-based nonprofit, is pioneering support for Alice seniors and veteran population. The bodega offers a unique freedom to shop free of charge for basic need items in a warm, friendly environment. We are people helping people.
BMW of Newton proudly serves the Sussex community with the latest BMW tech and affordable, safe used vehicles. Shop online now at bmwnewton.com.
At Burke's Furniture.
All right, welcome back to legendary Castles Field here at Sparta High School. As Big State Sports brings you a great battle tonight between 2 teams in the Patriot Red Division, Vernon and Sparta. You see the score right there. It was a great first half, a lot of big plays for both teams. And it's been a lot of fun to call. Dan Cleary, along with former Wallkill Valley, Sussex Tech, and Pope John star Bob Leach. Bob, I'm going to thank our sponsors first, and then we'll get your take on the first half.
All right.
We want to thank all the Vernon sponsors. Simpson Roofing, go to simpsonco.com. They've been supplying roofing in the area since 1922. 973-794-3500. Central, excuse me, folks, Central Supply. Trusted suppliers of mason materials since 1913. The Glenwood and the Underground, we want to thank them. Hopefully everyone's having a great time over there. Scott and Sinead, big supporters of everything Vernon, the Underground, and the Glenwood, the official restaurant of Vernon Viking football here on the Big State Sports Network. AbateFence.com, 973-827-4167. Family owned and operated since 1978. And Mountain Creek, check him out. Always something going on at the mountain. So, Coach Leach, your thoughts on that first half? It was a good one.
Yeah, it was. We talked about that, right when we took break, and I'm impressed with Vernon's O-line, the way and their defensive line, their defensive front, and how they're mixing things up, bringing backers, and for all those younger kids up front that are playing the offensive line, filling in. I've been impressed with them, and I did see Sparta on film, so I kind of knew what they were, but I did not see Vernon, and I'm impressed with them. They're doing a good job.
The guys up front, Michael Van Scoten and Quinn DiGiovanni at the tackles, Danny Rendon and Sebastian Castro at the guards. And the big man, Mason Rivera at center, and Luca Vizina at tight end, doing a great job. Vernon started scoring on their first play from scrimmage, 79-yard touchdown. Aiden Kowalski to Josh Dean, extra point, no good, 6-0. Sparta answered with a 63-yard drive, a 12-yard touchdown from Shane Hoover to Stone Herbison. 7-6 Sparta with the extra point. Vernon retook the lead on a little design play where Vizzini goes in motion and then goes under center. He took it in from 2 yards out, 13-7 Vernon. And the Spartans came back and took the lead on a nice play. It was a 17-yard touchdown pass, Hoover to Doster. We're going to start the second half with Vernon getting the ball. And Thomas Benson, who's done a nice job. He's got about 50, 60 yards rushing, number 26, in for the injured Gavin Pitch. But Vernon has developed that depth. That's something that we talked about in the first half, what Steve Down has done in the last 8 years, getting kids out. They're doing well in the sub-varsity level. And, and Vernon's a Group 2 this year, Coach. So essentially, Coach Down and his staff doesn't want to hear it. They win tonight. They're basically in the state tournament because they play all Group 3s.
Oh, that's the last thing he wants to hear.
Of course, but of course I said it to him.
Yeah, of course you did. No, that's good. I mean, that's that helps sometimes. You play a tough schedule and some of those tougher teams, and you get those residual points, win or lose. So that's nice.
So both teams undefeated. Vernon 2-0 in the division with the wins over Dover and Jefferson, and Sparta with a win over Lakeland. They're both 3-1 after losing on opening day. So both on a 3-game winning streak, and nice job there. Thomas Benson following his blockers.
Patient.
Hey, we talked about the Sparta receivers blocking.
Right.
These Vernon guys, 15, Dean Grundy, he's like a linebacker.
Yeah.
He's strong, he's tall and slight, but he will hit you.
Yep, doing a good job too offensively there, those receivers. Doing a good job downfield blocking and staying on.
2nd and 7 from the 30. The little rain that we had has left the area, according to Coach Leach.
Yep.
So if it starts to rain, send all your complaints to Coach Leach.
It's not going to rain. We're good, Dan.
Bruno in motion. They'll give it to him on the sweep. And Hunter Klonicki meets him right in the hole. Stuffs it up. Good collision there. So it'll be 3rd down. Bruno has been so versatile, Coach. Running the ball, catching the ball, running back kicks. He's their most versatile and probably most dangerous offensive weapon on many fronts.
Yeah, he is. They're asking a lot of him. He's doing a good job.
So we set up 3rd down from the 39. Korowski with Benson, trips to the near sideline with Vizzini, Grundy, and Bruno. Josh Jean split, but they got a lot of coverage over there by Josh Jean after that first play. And Kowalski's going to call his own number, and a great job out of Sparta D.
Wow.
They read that perfectly. Lincoln Brill amongst others. And Liam Hasselhock. Great job by the nose guard. You can see it right here. He read that perfectly read by number 50. And Brill comes in with the stop as well.
That's all you can ask right there, Dan. 3 and out, let's go. Let's go, right?
That's right.
Good job. Way to come out at a half. Get a stop and get the ball back.
So Breivik, definitely a threat to return it, but Vizzini's last punt took a big Vernon bounce.
Yeah, I'm sure that was addressed at half.
And Vernon's going to have to use a timeout on special teams, and that will drive every coach nuts.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
We used to, when I was playing 1,000 years ago with leather helmets and all that, we used to have a thing, and you couldn't do it now because the word is kind of, people find it offensive, but the word idiot.
Oh, you can't say that.
And we had the idiot drill.
Yeah.
And if you were an idiot if you didn't get out there on special teams, and you had to run. So if you messed up, your fellow players were all over you during practice. At Vernon, they practiced in a pit. You had to run hills. So the old idiot drill. And I'm cleaning it up by calling it idiot drill.
I got you. Reminds me of an old drill Coach Paternostro used to do. And it was not called the idiot drill. It was called something else.
Yes. So Vizzini ready to punt. Breivik back deep. Sparta with a 1-point lead. Good job by the Spartans to start the second half with a stop. Snap. Good. Vizzini gets rid of it. Breivik. And again, this time that's a good job by Rivera because that was going to maybe go another 5 yards up. So the center, the long snapper, get there first.
Yep.
But a good job out of Sparta D. And they will go to work 1st and 10. And the ball will be spotted at the 34. Again, we can't thank those Vernon sponsors enough for getting tonight's game on.
Always like to see adjustments here, Dan. See what they talked about at half and see if anything different this next half here.
So we got the trips to the near sideline. Hoover's going to give it to Shagawat. And he's going to get a first down and more, and he's going to pick up about 13. A great job there by Brady Shagawat, as he's knocked out by Luca Vizzini. So first down for the Spartans. Good job.
I just blocked that like buck sweep, Coach.
Yep.
See that?
Yes, indeed.
That play still works, huh?
Yeah, it does. A lot of the old school stuff still works.
Even in the spread look, still works.
Shagawat shakes the defense. He's got a great block from Brevig, and then also a good block by Stone Herbston, and he makes something out of nothing, Coach. What a run. Let's check that out.
Coach, one thing you might notice when we see this replay here, just not sure. Watch how smart this kid is. Right here, 24. He's got to be able to see you when you block him. You can't just stick your helmet in his chin, and that's a smart play by him. Just catch him, lead with the hands to get those extra yards. Nice job.
First and 10 for the 37 after a good stalk block. Lashem Little, and Vernon sniffs that out.
Those days of blindsiding kids are
now
long gone, Dan. Nice job by him.
Coach, there's things they throw flags on these days. You used to get a star in your helmet.
Yeah, you're
for
right,
it.
absolutely. It's just an evolving game.
Yep. Second and 7. Shagawat, and a good job by Quinn DiGiovanni, number 70, the nose guard, to clog that up.
Doing a good job. They're really creating some havoc in there.
This offensive line, defensive line, the same guys on the offensive line, but they have been slaves to the weight room. They're there, Steve Downs, like I have to kick them out.
It shows.
So third down from the 33. They're in about 6, short 7. Look for that quick slant. And he's got this. There it is. A wheel route to Shagawat. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Sparta.
Sluggo wheel.
33 yards. Hoover.
Nice play.
To Shagawat.
Good call by Frank.
Take us through that, Coach.
Here you go. He's getting the call. Going to run a quick slant. And then sticks a Sluggo route. Slant and go. And the wheel behind it. And
watch the move he makes. Whoop, right there. And he walks into the end zone. Brady Shagawat, touchdown from 33 yards out for the Spartans. They increased their lead to 7, looking to make it 8 here. The pending extra point by Brady Tangeri. Doster with the hold. Good hold. Kick is up, and that is good. No good.
Oh.
They waved that off, Coach.
That looked good to me, but I can't see, Dan.
It looked good to me as well, and the announcer downstairs thought it was. But the only guys that matter are the guys in stripes.
Right.
So 33-yard touchdown. Sparta will increase its lead to 20-13 with 7:42 to go here in the third quarter. So first time Sparta's had a touchdown lead. They've been up by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have the 1-score lead as Vernon will go back to work offensively.
It's a big extra point.
Yes, indeed. Vernon next week back on the road with a big showdown outside the division, but for local bragging rights, they'll go play the High Point Wildcats, who are beating Newton as we speak. And the Spartans will go down. And I love covering games at this field, the old middle school field at Dover, right there on Route 46, right down for the quiet man.
That's right.
I love covering games down there, and Sparta goes down there for a division battle. Dover new to the division after being in the Ivy. Coach Bill Goebel, good player at Morris Hills. He's trying to turn that program around.
Yeah.
You know a little something about that, Coach.
He's doing a good job, man. I've just checked the scores period just to see, and they put him in a real tough. Oh,
fumbled and bounces right back in to Jake Del Rosario, and he takes a shot from the kicker, Tanieri.
All right.
A lot could have went wrong there.
Wow.
If this game's being played on grass, that's a turnover.
Yeah, you're right. Took a good bounce right there for him.
Vernon 1st and 10. Look at that. Whoop. And then watch the hit here by Tanieri. Lined him up and got him. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the 38. Goebel doing a great job. There's no feeder program in Dover, so the kids go and play for the Rockaway program. But they do have a middle school team, and Bill's trying to get things going. And a good young coach.
Done a good job and doing a great job, and they've got that schedule's not easy for them.
They put him right into that big, because they're a Group 4.
Yep.
But football-wise, they're right now a Group 1, Group 2.
Sure, and that's tough.
And handoff to Benson. Good surge by the Viking line. He followed Michael Van Schoten, who has stepped in and did a nice job, the junior. And Roma Druka coming up limping, and that's a big loss for them. He's their blocking tight end and a terrific D end. So Vernon does not need another injury. Druka gets to the sidelines. Sparta banged up as well. You're looking at that sideline. You see Lucas Brown on crutches. You see September with a cast on his hand.
See a couple ankle injuries there.
Like a mash unit.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 39. I checked that, 41. We'll see how Vernon answers the Sparta touchdown drive. Herbson showing blitz. He's going to come. Kowalski gets it first down to Josh Jean, and he's going to get a nice pickup about 20 yards into Sparta territory. Nice job there by the senior quarterback finding his top receiver, Josh Jean. Take a look at that, Coach.
Yep, they're giving you the hitch. Take it. Run them off. Sit. Simple. Keep running if it's there. Take it.
Kowalski changing the play. Scott Schiller, who said first-year OC, coached for Don Morgenroth at Whippany Park before coming up to Vernon. Give us to Benson. Short gain there. Ryder Kludnicki, 74 with the tackle. Got a couple Kludnicki's out there.
Yeah.
Ball at the 40. Pick up of 3, 2nd and 7. Under 6 to go. We are midway through the third quarter. Thanks for joining us here live on the Big State Sports Network. Again, if you want to advertise, you see right there, folks. 4 million views on our social media. No other platform can give you that kind of exposure. Got Bruno and Grundy to the near sideline on 2nd down and 7. And Kowalski's going to call his own number. That's a design play, I believe. Well, he's got the read on that.
Right.
If he doesn't see it, he takes it.
Yeah.
We'll set up 3rd down. Good job of that Sparta D.
Somebody's slow getting up.
That's Mason Rivera. They cannot lose Mason Rivera. He's the lone guy back from the last scrimmage. Ball at the 39. Gain of 1, 3rd and 6. We'll see if Vernon can convert. And it's still a lot of time left, Coach, but you don't want to give Sparta back the ball here. And if they go up 2 scores, it's a different ball game, obviously.
Yes, it is. And that's going to be a...
Coming off the edge is Ferraro and getting rid of it, and it's intercepted? No, not intercepted. Herbson, but it's going to be 4th down. No pick. They waved that off, folks. It's going to be 4th down. No pick. A little premature celebration there, and we got a flag. That should be just a sideline warning, I hope. The kids thought it was a pick. You can't. Well, it's up to the officials, but I think that should be just a sideline warning.
Hopefully, let's see. Coach Downs is out there, too.
He's looking for unsportsmanlike, give me a 1st down. But definitely not it's a sideline warning. Yeah, that's a good call by the official. So they'll set up 4th down. Unless the flag was not on that sideline warning, there was another infraction. Coach Down played his high school ball at Paramus.
Right.
His brother Joe was an outstanding lineman there, played for the great Dan Sabella.
Love that guy.
Who doesn't?
He's a lot. He's great.
So they're calling that a pick?
They are, yep.
The original call, and Steve Down's going to lose his mind on this. They originally said incomplete. Wow. So the pick will count by Herbson.
Yeah, I saw they had the ball spotted there, Dan, when they were talking. I'm like, maybe they're going to call this interception.
Steve Down's going to want a lengthy explanation, and no matter what they say, he's not going to light it. And if Hoover has his way, he'd snap the ball right now.
You might see another flag fly over there.
Wow, that was the official in the middle blatantly called it incomplete. He did not waste any time. But someone else had a better angle.
Yep.
Sparta gets it back. 1st and 10 from the 33. That's a big call right there.
Yes, it is. See what happens here. Take advantage of it.
And they give it to Shagawat up the middle. He breaks a tackle, darts to the outside, and Luca Vizzini makes the tackle. And the ball be spotted at the 38. Pick up about 5, 2nd and 5 from the 38 as we approach 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. And they're going to swing it out. Brevig gets a block, and a great open field tackle by number 5, Matty Bauman.
There he is.
Shades of a young Bob Leach.
He's a little thicker than I was. He's a little more jacked up.
And that'd be a first down, though. First 10 from the 45.
Way to run the alley, though, by him. Good
Absolutely,
play.
great play on both ends.
Yep.
You get a first down, and you make a great tackle, not making it a big play offensively. And it gives us to Shagawat.
Wow.
And a great job by that offensive line. They opened up the hole there. Guthrie, Demo Gradakis, Chong, Eckling, and Seth Gary getting it done. Second down from the 48. Second and short. Brevik in motion to give us to Shagawat. He breaks a tackle. And that's a first down for the Spartans. And I'm looking out there, Coach. Roman Drupka not out there. They're outstanding defensive ends. So that makes Wilchelski a defensive end.
Right.
Changes things up.
Yep. Here you go. Got to fill spots now because everyone's banged up. You got to move people around. And
that's a big loss for Vernon, not having Drupka out there.
I'm watching Sparta's O-line now, Coach. Starting to.
Yes, they are.
Starting to get things going here.
Second and 5 from the Vernon 41. Vernon showing blitz. Did they jump? No stoppage. Hunter Klenicki in there at running back. He had his coming out party. He was a sophomore in that win over Vernon. He was, I remember Carbone said, I'm starting a sophomore was unbelievable. And wide open. Brevik wide open, makes a move. Cut the inside. He's going to be gone. He's going to be gone for the touchdown. Christian Brevik takes it to the house from 45 yards out.
Dan, the most impressive, if you could see the arm strength from where he was on this near hash by us. Watch where this ball is.
He zipped. That's
outside the numbers.
That's next level, Coach.
Wow, that's big.
That's next level throw.
That's not. That's really good.
Brevik with the 45-yard touchdown. Now Sparta increases lead to 2 touchdowns. And if you're Coach Steve Down and the Vikings, you're like, what interception? What?
Right. That's frustrating.
But they got to bounce back from it.
Yeah, you got to respond here.
Extra point by Tenieri, up and good. So just like that, Sparta starts the second half, and they're going to take a 27-13 lead over the Vikings from Vernon. Wow.
What a ball. Wow. That's something.
Now, I think if you're Vernon, you stick to the game plan. There's a lot of time left.
You're right.
But on that drive, Coach, you can see they missed Roman Drupa, number 89.
Yep, they did. Definitely. Hope he's all right. You see him over there, Dan?
I was just scanning to see if I can see him. Matt McCown, the outstanding athletic trainer over at Vernon, was out of Pack-On for a while. I always go back when Todd Van Dorn was coaching a Pack-On, that staff, you, Darryl Jones. It's almost like the Cleveland Browns in '91 when Belichick had Saban and all those guys.
Right, yeah. Bill Rocca.
Yeah, Bill Rocca.
Billy Boy.
Ben Fatty was coaching, wasn't he?
Yeah, Lou Boom Boom Ben Fatty.
That was some staff you guys had.
You need a big return here. Got to get some momentum going.
And that's Del Rosario trying to get to corner.
The edge. He's got the edge. Oh, flag.
It's coming back. That's exactly what you said on that pass. You got to be right in front of him. Got him on the side. That's coming back.
Yeah. There it is.
Bill Rocca, what a great coach and even better guy.
Yeah, he was for me as a young coach, he was crucial. I was always bouncing questions off of him, and he always had answers, and it was a good time I had coaching with Bill.
Bill won titles at Bergen Catholic, and then, Bergen Catholic wasn't what it was now. They were good, but not nationally known. And then all he does is go to West Essex, and he's got the #1 team in the state in 1980.
Yep.
And then what's he do? Goes to a Pack-On and saves the football program.
He did. He really did. He saved that program and then got them going again, built it. There was no rebuild. There was a build there. He built it and, became an administrator and couldn't coach anymore. And then VO took over, and it was fun times in the late 90s there.
I remember it's either first or second year. They're at Lenape Valley. Lenape Valley's coming off a state title. And it's tied 20-20. Bill gets the ball back at his own 20 and basically runs 3 dives. And it was like, take it. He's like, you guys don't get. Us tying Lenape Valley is a big deal.
Yeah.
There was no overtime then.
Right.
That was like a win for a Pack-On.
Yeah, it was. Absolutely.
Yeah, Carlos Bolanos on that team, the Jolly Green Giant.
Dude.
And Smith.
Damn, we had some tough kids.
Pack-On always does.
I mean, for a young coach, my first, second-year coach, and I'm like, oh, this is a piece of cake. These kids are all like
right.
this. Oh,
not everywhere.
No, not everywhere.
So they're going to do the dance here. Walk off one penalty and then walk off the next.
Yeah.
Make it official. So they had the block in the back against Vernon, then an unsportsmanlike against Sparta. So we'll get it 1st and 10 from the 25. So we'll get that all cleared up.
And then there was a personal foul on the Spartans.
And the way the Vernon's offense is constructed, no one wants to be behind the sticks, so I'm not being Captain Obvious. But some offenses like Sparta can overcome it.
Right.
The way Vernon is, it's going to be tough. So they got to be positive on each play.
Yes, they do. They're going to keep the chains moving. Try to get a quick score if they can.
Right. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. He gives us to Benson.
That'll help.
Yeah, it will. And Thomas Benson, good job there. And I'm Masternak with the tackle. I'm trying to see who Vernon has in at the blocking tight end. With Drupka out, because Roman Drupka is like a tackle.
Might be 20 personnel, Coach.
Yeah.
They're in
and
two
we might see that for the rest of the game, possibly.
And then, now it's 10 personnel.
2nd and 3 after the 7-yard gain by Benson. The ball at the 32.
There to go. Motion him in.
Although we have a whole fourth quarter, this is a big drive for the Vikings. Kowalski, dangerous pass, incomplete. Good coverage there. Rispoli over there.
Good pickup. That edge blitzer coming off the back picked him up. Saw him late, but got a piece of him.
I tell you, with Carbone, they're blitzing off the bus.
Oh, yeah, they are. He loves it. Hey, it's aggressive. It's what he knows.
He's a terrific coach, and my 2 cents should be a head coach somewhere, someday, and soon.
Yes, he will.
All right, third down here and 3.
Here they come again.
High snap.
Ball.
And Kowalski be wise, says, no, he doesn't get onto it. Sparta's going to get it. Oh, wow. Big play there. Look who comes out with it. Let's see. That might have been Rivero, 5.
Let's see here.
Or number 5, Caden Masternak. Excuse me. Let's take a look at that.
There's some pressure from the middle here, Dan. Times it up great. Bang.
This is a catastrophe for Vernon, but here Sparta can really put it into the driver's seat here. 1st and 10 for the 19.
Yep.
So first down, 10 from, to 15. Shagabat with the carry. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Ball be spotted. Lost the yard, so they actually were on the 20. My bad, folks. So ball be at the 21. 2nd and 11. 40 seconds to go. Again, book your game right there. Friday nights are pretty much packed, but we'd love to do your football game on Saturday if you have a Thursday game, and also the other sports, boys and girls soccer, field hockey, tennis, volleyball. We got it all covered here at Big State Sports. Shagabat up the middle, nothing doing. DiGiovanni in there with Rivera. And that will be our last play, so Frank's going to call over his offense. So 3 quarters in the books in this big Patriot Red Division showdown. Our score is Sparta 27, Vernon 13. We'll be back with 4th quarter action right after this, here live on the Big State Sports Network.
Come visit our large selection of furniture from handcrafted Amish bedroom and dining.
Custom American-made sofas, love seats, sectionals, chairs, and recliners.
We have a huge selection of mattresses, all American made at discount prices.
With 2 locations in Hackettstown, we have something for everyone.
No interest financing is available every day, so you can get exactly what you want.
Burke's Furniture and Mattress.
Name brand furniture for less.
All right, beginning of the 4th quarter here at legendary Castles Field here in Sparta. 3rd and 11 for the Spartans. They zip it over. It's caught, and Doster, he's very close to that first down. Looks like he might have got it.
Oh, yeah, he got it.
So 3rd and 11, that's a huge conversion for the Spartans. Coach and I were talking between quarters. If Vernon could hold them to a field goal attempt, that'd be a win. But Shane Hoover having different ideas, having a magnificent game. Clock will continue to roll. 1st and goal for the Spartans at the 3.
The 4-yard line. We got 1st and goal for the Spartans. Looking to punch it in again.
And we have another timeout call by Vernon.
Timeout Vikings.
Steve Down will call a timeout here at the beginning of the 4th quarter. Again, I want to thank all our Vernon sponsors who have been with us since we opened the season at Warren Hills. We got Simpson Roofing, SimpsonRoofingCo.com. Send Jeremy an email. Also, want to thank baitfence.com. You see the number there. Thank you for sponsoring these games here on the Big State Sports Network. And I want to thank everyone at the Viking Booster Club for helping us out. The Vernon Gridiron Club. Linnell Martin and Kim Rivera. Big shout out to them. Yes, Central Supply. And our friends at the Glenwood and the Underground. Hopefully you're enjoying the game over there tonight. And again, folks that live in Sparta, make the trip over to the Glenwood and the Underground. You will not be disappointed. A great sports bar downstairs and great food upstairs. The Glenwood and the Underground, the official restaurant of Vernon Viking football on the Big State Sports Network. Good job. Klinicki runs with Sebastian Castro with the tackle. And Castro has to go both ways now, the sophomore. And he's cramped up, it looks like.
Yeah, he is.
So now you're asking a sophomore to go both ways, and he'll just walk that out. He's a tough kid. You look at that Vernon offensive line. Van Scoten's a junior. DiGiovanni's a junior. Rendon is a senior. Rivera's a senior. And Castro's a sophomore. Just like everyone from Sparta will be back.
It's nice.
Obviously, you don't want to take care of this year first, right?
Right. But it's nice having young kids getting the experience.
100%.
You can practice all you want, but you got to play.
Second and goal after the loss on that. Second and goal from the 5. Hoover's going to take it, roll out, being chased down. They get rid of the incomplete. Good pressure there by the Vikings.
Well played by him.
Going after him and chasing him, trying to chase him down is Chase Williams, number 54.
He played that well, Dan. You don't want that kid getting out of the pocket.
Absolutely. I saw a lot of these kids that are playing now last week against Jefferson, the JV kids, Chase Williams and them.
Right.
And they're nice players.
Yeah.
You know, getting a time to play in the prime time. So, again, a big third down coming up after the incompletion. Third and goal from the 5. Breivik, Little, and Herbison. And they're going to throw it back, and we're going to have a flag. That will not count. So third and goal would be third and goal from the 10.
A little RPO right there, Coach.
So a big third quarter for Sparta. They had a 14-13 lead, and Hoover hit Shagawa, who made a great catch and run for 33 yards. And then Hoover to Breivik, a beautiful 45-yard connection. And those are the 2 scores for the Spartans in the third quarter. So we'll push this back for Sparta to the 10-yard line. Third and goal from the 10 with 11 minutes and running here in the fourth quarter. Dave Cleary along with former Wallkill and Sussex Tech head coach Bob Leach. And Frank Marciano's going to call a timeout.
Frank's not happy, Coach.
As we talked about Steve Down, Frank's never smiling on the sidelines either. Great guy off the field.
Yeah, yeah.
So is Steve.
Yep.
Pretty intense guys.
That's good. You got to be.
So, Coach, let me ask you. I've asked you off the air. You know, first year not coaching in how many years?
27.
And feel good with everything?
Yeah, it was a good move for me. You know, I just, you know, we talked. I told you how I was feeling.
Yep.
If you're feeling, you know, if you're coaching and you're feeling burnt out, and you shouldn't be doing it anymore.
Right, because it's disservice to the kids.
Oh, absolutely. I got worn out.
Well, you're a young man, so we hope to. I love that you're doing games. You're doing awesome with us, but you belong on the sidelines.
It's fun, Dan. This is fun. I like it up here.
And you're undefeated.
Yeah, I'm undefeated. No pressure, no stress.
Exactly.
No film.
There you go. Third and goal from the 10 after the timeout. Hoover with Shagabat in the backfield with him. And he's going to look. Has some time. Now he's going to try to take off himself. Hoover's going to get possibly the first down. Let's see. No, it was third and goal, so that's fourth down now. Can't get the first down, obviously. So that's going to make this fourth down a little bit easier. You got a great kicker? What do?
Well,
if you see Tanieri come out, you know he's kicking.
Yeah.
Number 11, and there he comes. Take the points, right? You
Take
make
the points.
30-13.
I know.
It's a glorified extra point.
I know Frank probably wasn't happy watching his quarterback lower his shoulder right there on the
No.
sidelines. Just step out.
Neither was the baseball coach at Seton Hall.
No.
So the field goal will be 20 yards, basically an extra point for Tanieri. High snap. Kick is up from the hash, a tough angle, and he gets it. That's nicely done by the kicker.
That's the right play, Coach. That's it.
So he'll improve their lead to 30-13. And again, if you're just tuning in, you're thinking, well, Sparta's kind of handling them pretty easily, and that is not the case. The big play was the interception that was not and then became one. Sparta took advantage. All the credit to them. Went down there and scored, and have now the 30-13 lead. Now, with 10:36, Vernon's going to have to throw the ball a little bit more than they want to.
All right. That is not rain, Dan. That is mist. It's just misting. It's not rain. Okay?
You're afraid I'm going to turn into a pumpkin?
No.
No, you're just looking out for your elder.
Right.
As I tell everyone, Coach, I've been doing this since '88, but I was 12 years old when I started. Is anyone buying that?
No.
All right.
Nobody.
And that's the first time Vernon's going to have a chance to return it. Dean Grundy. And Grundy will get a nice return after about the 29. Vernon has it 1st and 10. So the game's in the Sparta defense's hands right now, and they've been solid all night. They gave up the one big play, the first play of the game.
Right.
The one drive. Since then, they've been rock solid, especially with the big pick.
Yeah, very solid. They're flying all over the place. Carbone's bringing them from everywhere now.
Yes, they are.
That's when he feels comfortable. And it's fun for the kids, too. They like that.
Carbone, great player at Hackettstown, played for Tony Vellante.
Which is why he blitzes every play.
Yes. Tony all over the place. I remember when he was at Jefferson.
Tony's great.
Son was a good player at Kinnelon, if my memory holds right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Vernon probably going to have to come out slinging a little bit here with 10:29 to go.
Here comes Carbone.
And he's going to look deep to Josh Jean. He's there. Incomplete. No flags. Wow. Vespoli on the coverage. Now, last year, with that great running game and the key screens they ran to the receivers, Colin Dignan, Josh Jean, JQ. There's another guy that missed, Jaden Quintero, one of their leading receivers, would have been a DB. They lost him early in the summer to a knee. So they've been banged up, but they really didn't throw the ball vertically. This year, in the couple of games I've done, they've taken more shots, we'll put it that way.
Right.
Josh Jean, Vizzini, and Bruno to the near sideline, Grundy to the far sideline. Vizzini in motion. Kowalski's going to roll. Here comes the pressure. He gets rid of it. And it's going to be complete to Bruno, and that's going to be a first down. Good job by the senior quarterback, Aiden Kowalski, as he finds Bruno for the first down with pressure breathing down his neck. Herbson comes flying off the edge. You see him there, folks? He's cheating. There he comes.
Yeah.
And Kowalski gets rid of his Kludnicki's in his mush.
Nice job sealing the edge there by the receiver in motion, coming down and sealing that edge again.
1st and 10 from the 43 with under 10 to go. A much needed first down for the Vernon offense. Kowalski rolls, buys himself some time. Dangerous pass, and he did get him. Is he inbounds? Nope. No. Luca Vizzini tried to get his feet in. Incomplete. Steve Down just sprinted down there. He's right in front of the referee. And he's gonna be fighting every call tonight after that pick. Let's see if we can.
Just a little flood route.
Does he have one in?
I don't know.
It doesn't look like it. Steve does think so. 2nd and 10 from the 43 for the Vikings. Again, showing blitz. Kowalski's going to keep it himself, tucks it in. Ooh, boy, he took a shot.
Yes, he did.
He got hurt last week for a couple of plays, and Vizzini had to come in. But he's going to get a good gain out to the 50. He's going to pick up 7, be 3rd and 3 from the 50. Ken Vernon will go to High Point next week And Sparta will go to Dover. Sparta-Dover, that rematch. Well, rematch would be the wrong word, but they played each other in the 2003
I remember
state final.
that. I remember that.
Freezing cold night down at Giant Stadium. I was there.
Dover have that good quarterback that
Ronnie Moore was their quarterback. But Sparta's quarterback was all right. Eric Reese.
Yeah, he was all right.
Adam LaValle on that team.
Uh-huh.
Chris Mullen. Tim Yeagley.
Oh, yeah.
The Zanatich kid was a real good player for them.
Right.
The Linsleys.
Ooh,
I remember that team. That's a first down for the Vikings. I remember that game got snowed out, and then they played on a Wednesday night.
Huh.
So good job there by the Vikings. So 1st and 10 from the 48. Coach, I'm going to ask you now, because the way Vernon's offense is, it does take a little time. Do you score here onside kick?
Yes. Yes, you do.
8:22 to go. And dumped off to, and I'm looking now at that offensive line. We have another new player in there, Coach. Philip Pritchard, who hurt his knee in the summer, got hurt last year wrestling. He's a Vernon heavyweight. And he's out there, number 79, playing center. Great to see Phil Pritchard back. He was their starting center going into the season.
Well, he's back, and let's see.
He's strong as a bull.
What did he hurt?
His knees. Got hurt during wrestling. So 2nd down. So Mason Rivera just going to play D right now. I don't see Mason out there. He got banged up a little bit, 61.
Yeah.
So the ball at the 43. 2nd and 5 for the Vikings. Clock continues to move. Unless they pop a big one, I'm going to have a timeout called by the Vikings. Unless they pop a big one, the way the clock is moving, you're absolutely right. If they score, it's definitely an onside kick.
Yeah, they have to. They can't afford. They got to get the ball back.
And again, Coach Leach guarantees no more rain, and that brings us to our weather report. ICS, keeping you cold when you're warm, warm when you're cold. Go to ICSHVAC.com. If you want to find out who our player of the game is, you got to go to Big State Sports social media. Plenty of candidates. And the only way you're going to find out, I'm not going to tell you on the air, folks. You got to go check it out on social media.
I got an idea, Coach. Wow.
And they set it up, and boy, that just got blown up. Well, Nicky coming in, and now set up 3rd down. From the 11 yards to go from the 48.
This is what Carbone likes, Coach, right now.
He loves tee off.
This is it. Pin him back and let's go.
Haslock, Brill, the younger Klinicki.
He's got
and got Herbson coming off the edge, 7.
Yeah, Klinicki runs around, man. He's good.
They got 2 of them out there.
Yeah.
74 and 3. Oscar roll. Here comes Klinicki. He gets rid of it and almost intercepted. Wow. Brady Shackelwell playing a little defense there.
Yeah, that ball kind of hung up, Dan. I thought that was going to get picked.
And no flag.
Nope.
Steve down.
Well, there is a flag down there.
There is. They did call it then. Defensive hold.
Really?
That's a big call. So on 3rd and 11, a defensive holding call. So it'll be 3rd and 1 now, not an automatic first on the high school game. So 3rd and 1 for the Vikings from the 38. Big play here for them. Obviously everything from here on out, 4-down territory.
Yeah.
Vernon needs a touchdown to get back in this one. The full house blitz comes. They get rid of it to Grundy. He gets the 1st down. We have another flag. See what that call is. Trainer came out. Brody Tanieri's like, I'm good. Go back. He's going to have to come out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough call. Legal man. That's going to push it back. Third down. Tanieri will come off.
Coach Down is...
He's infuriated.
He's right.
I wouldn't want to be that far side official because
No,
Coach Down is in
he's-
his ear. That'll push it back to the 43, so it's going to be 3rd and 7. And more importantly for Sparta and Vernon, the clock continues to tick. So a big play here. Obviously, we got 4-down territory with Vernon trailing. Josh Jean in motion. They're going to give the handoff to Thomas Benson. He's got the first down. So that'll stop the clock momentarily to move the chains.
Nice
Big
run.
first down run by Tom Benson. First and 10 from the 35. Good hard run here, coach. He's running behind Vizzini, Van Scoten, and Rendon. Rendon comes out on the pull.
Yeah.
Gets a body on Herbson. And we have an official timeout. Do we have an injured player? Yes, we do. And that's Vincent Rispoli, and that's not good for Sparta.
No. That is awful.
He was able to get himself to the sideline. You know, I'm an old guy, and we always think, well, we didn't have all those injuries back in the day. And my friends will say, and I'll say, the kids also weren't 6'3", 240 pounds. I remember playing Pope John. The biggest kid was Dave Madigan. He was 210. The rest of the line was 175 pounds.
And
except for Hubba Bubba, Blazone.
And everyone was playing on natural surface.
On grass. The collisions now are just violent.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Vikings from the 35. Give us to Benson. And Kalikny slows him down. Benson, great job. Ball pops out. Who's got it? Sparta does.
Sparta got it.
Oh, a huge defensive play by the Spartans. And who has that? Number 8. And that's Dino Varvaro. Big play here, and that kind of might wrap it up here for Sparta, Coach.
Yeah, that was a big stop there.
And that's Benson just trying to get extra yards.
Yeah, I was just about to say he runs the ball real hard, and that ball popped out. But he's had a hell of a game.
Vernon's been picked and 2 fumbles. And Steve Dan, we talked before the game, he says we cannot turn the ball over to have a chance tonight. Right. And 3 turnovers has kind of done him in.
It is. And Coach Down's not going to be happy about that, but these kids have played extremely hard tonight. I'm impressed with them.
And they're going to have a great showdown with High Point next week.
They are. I just called my brother and told him that.
High Point with the win tonight?
I don't know yet.
That game live on the Big State Sports Network. Our friend, TVO, Todd Van Orden, doing the color commentating tonight.
That's right.
Taken down by number 50, Cyrus Casanaga.
And Vernon only has 1 timeout, so they can't really stop the clock except for that 1 time, obviously. So a great job in the second half by the Spartans. The third quarter was key. Oh, Newton has come back to take a 36-32 lead over a High Point. Wow. Oh, is there anyone better than Matt Barzaro?
No.
Learning at the knee of Don Smolin.
Yeah, you're right.
And he's carved his own identity. I always
Absolutely.
mention Don, but Matt is Matt.
Yes, he is.
He's
And
got a state title, 7 straight league titles.
Yeah, he's solid, man.
And he
gets
runs the
it
wing
done.
tee.
Yes, he does.
So Sparta going to just let that tick away, 4:30 and running, and it'll be 3rd and 9. But the turnovers in the second half have been huge for Sparta taking advantage and Vernon committing them. Hoover on 3rd and 9, zips it over. That's going to be caught short of the first down. Again, Sparta banged up. Settembre out, Lucas Brown out. Doster's physically banged up. Klinicki's physically not 100%. But that's how, midway through the season, that's everybody.
Yeah.
But a gutty effort by the Spartans tonight.
A couple guys coming off tonight as well, right?
Yep. And Vernon, hopefully Roman Drupka just shook up. They need him from the rest of the season. As we're at 3:35 and running. Again, a big shout out to all those Vernon sponsors that paid for tonight's game. And Sparta will get the warning from the official, and they'll use a timeout with 3:24 to go. So, Coach, I'm going to ask you to give us your takeaway from each team, what they've done well, what they need to work on for next week, for each team.
I think Vernon up front did a fantastic job. I said it earlier. I did not know coming into this game, what they had up front. You said that they were young with some guys hurt, and I was impressed with them up front. I thought Sparta up front in the second half picked it up and really came on and kind of started taking over the game. What they have to work on, I don't know. I like both these teams. I think they're both doing a good job. So I think real fun watching Sparta's offense.
No doubt. And the rest of the games on Sparta's slate, they have a bye the week of the 12th, so no game. But all in the division, Dover, West Milford, and Jefferson, and they can get back to their winning ways. Last year was the first time they didn't win a division since the Super Football Conference was formed. So Hoover will punt, see if Vernon comes after this.
Great play by Hoover right there, Coach.
And that was touched. Humble. And Sparta will get it. Number 8, it's Dino Varvaro with his second fumble recovery.
In 3 plays.
Yes.
Right, 4 plays.
So Sparta gets it back with 3:15 to go. Good job by Dino. And we'll see if we see some new kids coming out there. As my old friend Eddie Carney used to say, get Monday's kids out there. 1st and 10 from the Vernon 40. Get Monday's kids. That's still the starters out there for the most part. Vanaman, is that 85 or 65? That's 65. I'm sorry, folks. So you got Klinicki in there, very secure with the ball. Vernon's going to be looking to strip it. Got Klinicki being a lead blocker for Shagawat. He dances to the outside. And Matty Bowen first one there. And helps out Vernon by going out of bounds with 3:07 to go. But you talked about both lines did well, Sparta in the second half.
Yeah. And how about Bauman? He had a heck of a game too.
Yeah, absolutely, with basically one hand. Got that claw on. 2nd and long from the 49 or 48. Check that. Klinicki up the middle. Danny Rendon with the tackle. And I'm not seeing Mason Rivera out there, Coach, number 61. Do you?
No. Nope.
So there's 2 huge pieces of the puzzle, Rivera and Drupka. Wow.
Yeah.
And you know what? A couple of years ago, this would have crippled the program.
Right.
They still have kids that can get in there.
They do, and that's a credit to Coach and what he's done, building this up. And
I always talk with Down, his first game scrimmage was against you guys in 2018, and you guys had a team that won the division and won a state game. And Steve's like, oh boy, that was a tough one. Is this how good it'd be every game?
Well, it wasn't, because he really got it going, and nice cutback.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I mean, what were the numbers last year? 85 he had? Something like that. Some 85 kids on his roster?
Yes, and he had about 70 this year.
That's still great.
And the freshman bunch of them, I believe they're undefeated. The sub-varsity, I believe, right now, possibly undefeated with 1 loss. So he's getting the program back when Chuck Tepper had his heyday.
Yep.
When Chuck used to have, when Vernon was a Group 4, a Monster 4, Chuck had a freshman team, a sophomore team, a JV team, and a varsity.
Yep.
So a big win for Sparta as they look to reclaim the division title Vernon won last year. But it won't be easy, but this is going to go a long way towards that. And Klinicki's going to get dragged down by Chase Williams. And we have a minute to go. So, Coach, overall thoughts on this one?
I was just sitting here thinking, I had heard from Carbone about their quarterback, Hoover, but I have never seen him play until tonight. Wow, he's something else.
He is. Baseball is his chosen sport for now.
For now.
He's only a junior.
Well.
So, again, folks, thank all those sponsors. And if you want to find out who our player of the game is, you'll have to go to Big State Sports social media, brought to you by Climate Control. And you also get a nice bling medallion from Performance Sports, Coach. It's pretty nice.
Is that right? That's nice.
You get a little chain with it. It's all good stuff.
All right, good.
Coach, again, you are 2-0 games with me. Awesome job. We're going to get you out again.
This is fun. This is good.
Doing games with you and Todd Van Orden has been an absolute pleasure.
I really enjoyed it. I appreciate you having me. And
well, as long as you're available and willing, we'd love to have you too, Coach Leach.
Tell George I said congratulations on what he's got going on here. This is pretty cool.
Definitely will pass that along, my friend.
This isn't what you want here.
Yeah, everyone's got to calm down.
Yeah. It's all right.
That's frustration.
Yeah, it's hard-fought game. I mean, that first half, right? And then
big third quarter for the Spartans. Turn this all around.
Unfortunate, things unfolded for Vernon, but
Frank's going to flag. Frank came out a little too far. Or is that just a sideline warning for Frank? I'd like to put one of those Fitbit things on Steve Down and Frank Marciano. They're all over the place.
How many steps they got in?
Absolutely. I wanted to put an odometer on Vic Patanastro in that cart. I remember he got thrown out of the game, and Bill Rawson was covering the game for us at the Herald. And we were watching the highlights of him being thrown out. And Vic had to do like a K-turn to get off the field, and he almost ran into Bill. And he finally said, "Get the hell out of my way."
Yeah. Here comes some flags now,
Coach. This is the silliness. We got to be smart, guys, both teams. And one thing we didn't worry about playing, Coach, and you did when you were coaching, is social media. And these kids all talk all week.
I know. And it's something.
And it bubbles over on the field.
Something I used to always address during the week is just stay off it. Don't need to say anything on there. Just wait till it's Friday night or Saturday afternoon
Let
to talk.
your plane do the talking.
But they're kids, and you don't.
Absolutely. And that will be our final plays coming up right now. So congratulations to Sparta. They'll move to 4-1, 2-0 in the division. Vernon will go to 3-2, 2-1 in the division. And that is the ball game. So congratulations to Frank Marciano and the Spartans as they post a 30-13 victory over Vernon. And that'll wrap up our live coverage here at Big State Sports for our great crew. We have a player just went down.
Yeah, I saw that.
Not good. Well, hopefully he's okay. Bob Leach, great job, buddy. We'll see you again soon. We'll get you on next weekend, hopefully somewhere.
All right, Dan, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm Dan Cleary. We'll see you again soon live on the Big State Sports Network.